Happy birthday, John.
Constantine, the House of Mystery, ending explained. Amongst a list of magic wielders from the DC universe, John Constantine is one of our favorites. His Lancashire accent, witty retorts, and streetwise capabilities have made all the fans wait longingly for his appearance. He is not bothered by any threats and has rather fooled demons and deities who are much stronger than him with his tricks. He has sent several demons and evil spirits back to hell, because of which he is probably the last person who would wish to go to hell and meet his foes. In today's video, we will be talking about the latest short from the DC showcase, Constantine, the House of Mystery, written by Ernie Altbackerand and directed by Matt Peters. The short animated movie is a sequel to 2020's Justice League Dark, Apokolips War. The story was inspired by modern Doctor Who, and it is somewhat perplexing at first as to how Constantine ended up being trapped in it, leaving us all with the question of what happened to reality after Flash began another flashpoint aided by John's magic. John Constantine has not exactly been the nice guy in his stories. He is often marked as a con, trickster, or fraud, and is destined to go to hell after death. His frivolous actions during his early days as an exorcist led to the death of a young girl, and her soul was taken by a demon. With all that, let us dive into today's video, where we will be unfolding the story of Constantine, the House of Mystery. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. It all starts from here. The 2020's animated film, Justice League Dark, Apokolips War, made the superheroes live in a devastated world. Superman led the Justice League in attacking Apokolips as he suspected Darkseid of devising a global attack on Earth. According to his plan, they would arrive at Apokolips and take Darkseid by surprise. But Darkseid was aware of it, as he had hacked into Cyborg's system and monitored every single action of the Justice League. When the team of superheroes arrived on Apokolips, they were greeted by parademons infected with doomsday DNA, also called paradooms. The creature massacred many of the Justice League members and captured a few. Darkseid tattooed the House of L symbol on Superman's chest with liquid kryptonite, rendering him powerless and weak. However, 2 years later, Superman and Raven find John Constantine, who had fled from the battlefield. They are now in a world where Darkseid had won and conquered Earth. They form a team with the remaining superheroes and villains and plan an attack on Darkseid and blow the source generator of Apokolips. On arriving at Apokolips, they find Flash running on a treadmill, working as the power generator for Apokolips. They rescue Flash, and Constantine works a sleeping spell on frenzied Barry Allen. Upon casting the spell, Constantine gets a psychic flashback of Barry Allen's visions, after which he declares that Flash is responsible for the war with Apokolips. When he had tried to save his mother by going into the past, he created a flashpoint that caused the war and everything that followed. The team has to then face off against a few of their teammates who had been mutilated and experimented on by Darkseid with cybernetic enhancements. In a fierce battle between the two sides, Constantine frees Trigon, and they finally managed to defeat Darkseid. However, the victory was not worth the loss they had or the world they had incurred. Many members of the Justice League had been mutilated and experimented on, and many died. John Constantine then asks Flash to create another flashpoint and go to the past to prevent any of this from happening. Flash runs for another flashpoint, and then the movie ends. And this is where the story shifts to a mysterious house where John is old and has lost a few pounds. This house is the House of Mystery, and John is trapped in it for eternity. Constantine, the House of Mystery. The plot opens with an older version of John Constantine in a house with never-ending stairs and doors. He opens the first door to find his friends and Zatanna greeting him. John now has 2 kids, Della and Jack, though John is perplexed and remembers nothing. He welcomes them warmly before they start coughing and spitting blood. Soon all the members present in the room begin coughing, and in a moment, everyone is dead. John screams for help when the same deceased members wake and transform into monsters and kill him. Soon, he again wakes up and finds himself in the same place and opens another door where his friends are playing cards and waiting for him. John joins them, but his friends transform into the monsters amidst the game, and Etrigan tears him apart with his burning sword. He again finds himself in the same place and tries another door where Zatanna greets him on her bed. With her sultry appearance, she seduces John, and they plan to make love that night. However, Zatanna transforms into a succubus and snaps John's neck before things can get better. The next time John is at dinner with his friends and Zatanna, but he is alert this time, he goes to the washroom and casts a spell to look into the past, where he finds his younger self in front of Spectre. Because of his attempt to reverse back time to reset Earth, he had created waves of disturbances in the reality of the universe, for which he has been banished and locked up in the House of Mystery for eternity. Before he can learn any further, the monsters bring him back and again shred him to pieces. The loop continues till finally, John manages to trick Nergus, who had his soul, and escape from the house. Upon escaping, he takes a stroll amongst the worlds and finds Spectre. John asks Spectre why he's been after him, and Spectre reveals the truth. He says that his stay in the House of Mystery was more of a gift, as he also wanted a life without any trouble for his near and dear ones. He continues by saying that John had never forgiven himself for his deeds, even when the ones who died for him forgave him. John understands and requests the Spectre to send him back, and he would never try to escape from there. But it's too late. John's actions have caused harm to the universe, and the universe seeks restitution. Spectre tells him that the universe is a living entity and wants its revenge. We then see a glowing red light consuming John, who screams and begs the Spectre to kill him.
Lock me in the House of Mystery and throw away the key.
You have no idea what you've set in motion.
Was it John's own choice to be locked up in the House of Mystery? Although the plot revolves around punishment for John Constantine for meddling with reality, the ending reveals that this life sentence from Spectre was to shield John from his demise. Interestingly, Spectre also explains to John that the House of Mystery was given to John so that he could enjoy his moments with his friends and dear ones. He has transformed them into monsters and brought upon his wrath, and this is because he has never been able to forgive himself. Now, when the story started, John already looked old, while when he was bargaining with the Spectre early in the movie, he looked young, which infers that during the long period of his stay, he had made some choices that made him live his nightmares in the House of Mystery. We see a glowing red light signifying the living universe consuming John with all that said. This hints in the direction of the crisis on Infinite Earths, but sources are yet to be confirmed. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks, everyone.
Why can't your mind be still?